So this evening we've had the League Cup against Poole Town, and the good news is we've come away with a 3-0 win. There was 221 people turned up on a really bitterly cold night, but actually there was some really good football play which kept us nice and warm, and Shane's come to talk to us about it. The selection of course is really interesting. So we had Chad Collins in goal, and so that's 2 starts for Chad and 2 clean sheets, which is pretty good, isn't it? And he made a couple of really good saves during the game. Andrew Shah, who was new, I'll ask Shane about him in a minute. Stephen Penny, Scotty Arnold, Billy Mabry back from injury, Lee Francis back from injury, so it was great to see him, and he was neat and tidy as he always is. Rhys Owen, great for him to have a start. Luke Holmes, Steve Flynn, Luke Burbage, Curtis Young, and on the bench we had Stokes, Gerard, Louis McWilliams and Robbie Bradley. So Andrew Shah, that was a new one to most of us.
Yes, it is a new one. He's actually been training with us for a little while, but obviously because of his commitments he actually lives quite a distance. He lives in Luton. And he can, like I say, he's sort of come recommended, and to be fair, he's been travelling down and training with us, and it was a good opportunity to try and get him in and get him a game. I mean, he got a little bit of an injury as well, which we could have played him sooner, but unfortunately he got injured. But then obviously today was an opportunity to get him to.
Yeah, so we started off with him at right back in the first half, and then when you went to a back, he moved into the middle of the back.
Yeah, he can play anywhere along the back line. So we thought, obviously, like I say, we start him at right back, see how he gets on, and obviously welcome into the team really.
Yeah, so we've signed him?
Yes, he's definitely going to be signed, and like I say, you can see what sort of player he is. He's quite an aggressive player, and he's quite quick, and
he was good on the ball.
He's good on the ball, he's comfortable, and that's the thing that's been standing out of training. He looks a good player.
Right. So Poole had perhaps the better of the early exchanges, but sort of from the middle of the half onwards we took over in the first half, and the first goal came when we had a real flurry of shots. It ended up at a corner, the ball came back, and it came back to Curtis on the edge, and he drilled it in.
Yeah, it was a good finish. Lots of bodies in the way, and he managed to find a gap, and he puts it into the corner. So it's before that though, there was lots of good play building up.
There were,
and there was good opportunity, little half chances in there, but it popped out to him, and he's found a gap and put it away, which is good for him.
Yeah, and the second goal came 5 minutes before the interval, and there's some play down the right. Luke Holmes got hold of it, and a lovely little ball across to Luke Burbs, and he put it in for 2-0. So another good goal, and we were playing some nice football.
Yeah, do you know what? I think both teams were. Yes, we did, and obviously we got a goal from it as well. But I think overall, for the supporters that turned up today, I mean, it was a good footballing game. Yeah. They've got some good youngsters in there. We've got some good youngsters in there, and it was a good footballing match. It was good.
And both teams wanted to play the ball on the deck, knock it around, and look good.
Yeah, you could see both teams had a sort of philosophy of how to play, and trying to play out from different things from the keepers, and I think it was good to watch. It was really good.
Yep. So that was 2-0 at half time. The second half, we didn't have much in terms of goal attempts.
No, again, we're trying to teach the team how to manage a game. When you go like 2-0 up, we've got to learn how to just try and keep the ball a little bit better at times, and be patient. And we hopefully openings will happen later in the game when opposition try and nick one back, and we can try and hit them on a counter attack to try and get another one. Yeah. But to be honest, there was only little half chances in around the second half. But the third goal was, whatever way it went, it was going to be the killer one. And lucky enough.
And it came our way, and it came in the 90th plus 2 minute, and the ball came across. Steve Flynn put a nice little header back across, and the ball came out to Burbs, and he put it in. Steve Flynn had a couple of opportunities, but it didn't seem to run for him.
No, it didn't run for him, but again, it's his first start for us. I mean, we're not asking him that he's got to come here and he's got to score 20-30 goals. He's a different sort of player, and you can see that he's a bit of a handful when he's on the ball. He's different, and that's what we wanted. We needed something a little bit different at times that we might need, and you can see that from tonight. And he's obviously got an assist there with that goal. He nods it back into play, which is good, and Burb scores from it. So again, he's played his part.
There were lots of good performances all over the pitch. I thought Chad had a really good game in goal.
Yeah, we're so lucky because, I mean, you look at the two keepers we've got, they're both outstanding. They're both as good as each other, and when you see a replacement of Chad's, obviously his playing ability, it's fantastic. I mean, even as defenders, even if I was playing in the side, even though I'm not, but obviously you're playing, and you've got two keepers like that, it's great. You've got two good good young keepers that are behind you that they are confident, and they know what they're doing.
And distribution of Chad was good as well.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. They both do the same. They are very similar, and that's what I'm saying. And Chad can obviously he's comfortable with his feet. He can roll the ball out. He can come out and claim things, and that's why we're lucky to have both of them. Really, we are lucky.
Yep. But there were good performances all over. I think Curtis Young, as always, had a really good game. Reece looked lively as well. Lee Francis came back, just looked like as if he hadn't missed any games to me.
Yeah, we obviously had Billy as well that who started today.
Billy,
he hasn't started for a while. So you look at the players that we've had back in. It's a plus to see him out there tonight.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, a few games previous we've been sort of struggling with a side, and now you're starting to see some players are coming back, which is it's a bonus. They're like new signings for us. Billy's been out a while, Frano's been out a while, and it's good to see them back in the squad and back playing today.
And you said new signings. Kieran Douglas was another one that we signed this week, but he wasn't here tonight.
He was here tonight. He was here? Yeah, he is here. Unfortunately, he played a game on Saturday for Christchurch, and I think it was a clash of heads, and he's got 8 stitches in his head. But he actually joined in with the lads with the warm-up. He's a big figure. He's a good young player, and we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing him in there, because we've had some really good reports. We've seen him play 2 or 3 times now, and he really is got so much potential. And
he's a central defender.
Central defender. Again, he's like I say, he can play there, but he can play again. He can play right back. He can play left back. He's one of them players that he's quite versatile, and he can probably play as a holding midfielder. So at the moment we've got lots and lots of opportunities, but obviously lots of decisions. I mean, that he's got his hands full now, because like you're saying, there's a few young players out there tonight that's trying to get in the first team, which is good to push the first team on. We've got new players coming in, so at the moment it's good, and we're at home again, and we've won again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we've kept this run going at the callback. Next Saturday we're away. It's at Merthyr, a nice long trip to Merthyr, and lovely people down there. There is a coach going at 9:15. I'm sure it'll be a really good day out if you want to go on that one. And then next on Saturday week, December the 1st, we're here against Tiverton, and that'll be another cracking game. So a really good night tonight.
Yes, it was good all over, and like I say, it's nice to see, like I say, 2 sides, young sides, playing the right way, playing good football, and there's some good goals out of it as well. So overall, we're happy, and looking forward to our next game.
Yep. So thanks for talking to us, and go and have a nice hot cup of tea there, Shane.
Thank you very much.